Welcome to the Oatmeal Pod.
What? The Oatmeal Podcast?
That's us.
We changed the name.
We rebranded.
Yes.
So fast.
Well, we stopped recording for how long has it been?
2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
A long time.
Back.
Yeah, we're back. We're better than ever. We took the time to reflect on ourselves and our lives and who we are and who we want to be.
Yeah. And we want to be the Oatmeal Podcast.
Yes.
We did want to start a magazine. I think one morning we just woke up and we wanted to start a magazine.
Yeah, you texted me someone's Instagram page of a magazine. I think it was Frankie magazine.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to do this. I was like, I'm in.
And so literally we texted about it all day while we were both working. And then that evening after work, Leah came over. We got all of these props. I dressed up in this lingerie, 6 layers of lingerie.
6 layers of lingerie.
We went outside
in public.
Yeah, in this, what's it called? Where were we?
Like a weed field.
Yeah, like a weed field. But they were little flowers on the weeds, so it was fine.
Yeah.
In the rain, and we took pictures.
I was wearing a nightgown.
Yes.
Her husband was playing basketball.
Yes.
Just waiting for us to be done. And we rebranded everything. We deleted all of our content on our TalkinBaddies Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
We do this all the time. And Lexi even knew when we were talking about it. In the moment, she's like, is this going to be one of those things that we regret?
Yeah, I was like, should we wait a week to just think about this?
I was like, no, it's a good idea. Less than a week later, we were like, no.
Yeah, because we were looking into how to print the magazine.
Yeah.
Did we send any emails to anybody?
We never sent emails, but people signed up. Oh,
we ran some ads.
We ran some ads. We did send emails to people to be featured in our first issue.
No one got back to us.
Yeah.
We made Pinterest boards. This all happened in probably the first 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. We went
intense.
So hard.
I paid $80 for the website.
And the ads that you ran.
Yeah. I've wasted so much money on stupid business ideas. Oh my gosh, the candles. We started a candle business. Yeah. I spent probably $150 on candle molds. And we made 5 candles.
Just a test run, see what we could do.
They were all cracked.
We tried so hard.
And we just never looked at it.
We had we made the Instagram page for it.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Burned Candle Co.
Burned Candle Co.
It's good ideas.
These are all good ideas.
We have too many good ideas.
And not enough of us.
Yeah.
Once we have a team of people, we can just crank out the ideas and
we can be like the Kardashians.
Yes, go do this for us, please.
Yeah.
We want to start I love the name Oatmeal, first of all.
Yeah.
Especially for a magazine, the Oatmeal magazine, have some oatmeal with your oatmeal. Is that what it is?
Because the magazine was going to be called Oatmeal.
Yeah.
It was
So it was going to be super cute. Have some oatmeal with your morning oatmeal.
Yeah. And what was the whole idea around the magazine? It's going to be for women, health, wellness, business, all encompassing.
Everything.
So that's where we want to go with this podcast now, because we're so sick and tired of body image. We have nothing else to say.
We did it all in 12 episodes.
Yeah, we healed our relationship with our food and our bodies.
We're perfect.
We're ready to move on.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, I'm so comfortable just sitting like this.
You look comfy, honestly. You've got the 2 pillows.
Yeah.
This pillow, your dog.
Should I announce it to the podcast?
Do you want to?
I've announced it to my whole family.
Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
Yay! Woo!
Thank you.
You did it successfully.
We did it, and we got a baby.
I am so excited for you.
I know. Leah found out the day after I found out. Because Leah got mad at me.
No, why not?
I forgot it was Leah's birthday.
I have a weird thing.
Yeah.
With birthdays. I want to work through it in therapy. I brought it up in therapy.
How'd it go?
But we didn't really talk about it too much because
she's like, I don't really care.
She's like, Leah, you're 28.
You have bigger problems.
You should not be concerned about your birthday. Whether someone texts you happy birthday or not. No, really, the next day I was over it too. I was like, I was being dramatic. So.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But that's the day I found out I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And that's why that came up.
Yeah, because you were in your head a lot. Like, that was a big day for you emotionally.
Yes.
So
I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah. So totally understand how life happens. And I know that, like, not even deep down, like, I'm aware that life happens and people have things and, like, but it's just a small thing that, like, little Leah still wants.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did on my birthday. Hunter took the day off and we went to Zupa's.
That's fun. What'd you get? Soup and salad?
I always get the, what is it? Ham? I don't know.
I don't know either. A sandwich?
Mango berry salad.
That's the best.
It's so good. And I get extra dressing.
Ooh.
It's freaking good. And then I don't know.
Okay.
I'd have to look at the menu. I always have to ask for the menu. Like, do you want a menu? Yes, I do, because I can't remember anything.
I can't remember anything. That's funny. Michael doesn't like Zupas.
Hunter's not a big fan either.
Really?
But it was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
So I decided.
Yeah. You know what you said to me that kind of changed my life?
What?
It was before my birthday happened. And it was like a month before or something. And I was like, I would love to just do an overnight, like, weekend getaway at a hotel or something. And you were like, do it for your birthday. And I was like, I would, but Michael doesn't really want to do that. And you're like, it's your birthday.
Who the cares what Michael wants?
And I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
You're right. I have so much more power than I realized on my birthday. And what did I do? Nothing. Anyways, you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Good.
How's it
really good? I'm just so excited to be almost out of the first trimester.
Yeah.
I did a little workout this morning.
Oh, nice.
Second trimester workout on YouTube.
What was it? What did it entail?
There wasn't any like jumping. Yeah. It was mostly like low impact body weight.
Like squats exercises and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Was it hard? Like, did it feel like a workout after, or what? Did it just?
It was hard. I haven't like done anything.
Yeah, I mean, you've been so miserable.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I complain to you the most, and my mom probably, but you just probably are so scared about getting pregnant because I'm like, Leah, I'm in hell.
I feel like I'm being tortured.
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah. I just take it out on Leah. Tell her all of my.
Well, I'm here
horrible.
For that. I'm here. I love every. I don't
you
love
that
I love hearing
hell.
about how you're suffering day in and day out. No, I just love being able to be there for you and, like, I don't know, being an outlet for you.
Yeah,
I love it.
Good.
And I like that you feel like you can trust me with the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty.
The nasty nitty gritty of your life. And I trust you with mine.
Good. We're good friends.
We are. Oh, yeah. Pregnancy. I do still want to get pregnant. I'm not scared of it still.
Good.
I'm not.
My mom was telling me like a scary, stressful pregnancy story yesterday. She was telling the whole family.
Okay.
Because it's Father's Day yesterday.
Oh, right.
She was telling like a funny story about my dad when she was in labor, but it was like kind of like she was in so much pain. But it was like, she was like, at the end was like, this probably isn't funny to anyone else other than me. And we were all just like, like kind of, everyone was like looking at me like.
Story just keeps getting worse.
Yeah. She was like, I've never experienced that kind of pain in my entire life. Everyone was like, Lexi.
You're like clutching your belly.
I know. Yeah, I'm scared, honestly.
I mean, it's a huge thing.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing.
From what I'm hearing, people who don't get epidurals, the pain is so intense that like you can't even like speak or like think straight. It's like,
oh my
you
gosh. Yeah.
So I'm scared. I'm going to take a course for how to give birth naturally.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to have the baby in the hospital. I'm planning on having an epidural.
Okay.
But I want to be prepared for like what the heck's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, I know what's going to happen.
I was going to say,
like,
you know where the baby's coming out.
I'm like,
you know that.
Holy freak. I have to do that. I just want to be as prepared as possible.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
And then even if like you go into labor and you get to the hospital too late for an epidural, I've seen that happen in TV shows.
Thank you, Leah, for mentioning that.
Well, you'll be prepared because of your course. You're fine.
My course.
Because of your course. I was going to ask if you wanted to do a natural birth, but you said no, you're doing an epidural.
I'm just scared to commit to not do an epidural. Do you know 80% of births use an epidural?
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that you're like the proper position for giving birth is like squatting or something.
Yeah, like on your hands and knees, not laying down.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stuff that's stressed me out.
I can't even imagine. And I feel like it's just going to keep getting, like, you're just going to keep getting opinions and people
like
telling
deeper
you,
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As your kid, like, as you get closer to having birth, like, people are just going to always have opinions and tell you what you should be doing with your kid.
Yeah. Like,
me included.
Me included.
Yeah.
I read something that when you have an epidural, you're making the baby take on all of the pain and everything of giving birth. So like,
what the hell?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to like traumatize my child.
Yeah.
Like, we're in it together. But then I'm like, but I need an epidural. I'm scared.
Yeah. I mean, ask any baby that their mom had an epidural if they remember the trauma of the pain of being birthed.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Everyone is forgiving their mother for getting an epidural. That's just, I mean, it's possible that there's truth behind that, but I feel like it's just fear-mongering. Like, just saying something scary to get you to read their blog or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's lots of stuff out there like that.
Mm-hmm. How's your plants going?
My plants are good. I had to move them all into my grow tent. So I used to have them all upstairs in my parents' kitchen, and it was nice because I saw them every day and my family liked them, but they were on top of this dresser that we got from my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad has a bad relationship with her. Like, there's like just bad stuff there.
Oh, really?
And so he just told us recently that he doesn't like having that furniture there because it reminds him of like bad times. And so we got rid of the furniture, but that's what all my plants were on.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to move them all into my grow tent, which I was nervous to do because it's in the basement and I never go in the basement.
Are you scared of the basement?
No, the basement's fine. It's just I don't go down there naturally. Like, like the kitchen, I'm there multiple times a day.
Right.
I would check on my plants multiple times a day. Like, that's how I stayed on top of pests. That's how I like, I don't know, it was exciting to wake up and check on like new leaves and stuff every single day. So I was nervous. I killed all of the plants I had in there prior for my plant business.
How did you kill them?
By neglecting them.
Oh.
They all crisped.
Is that the worst way to kill a plant? There has to be like a quicker way to kill a plant.
a more
less torturous way for the plant.
Instead of letting them starve to death slowly and crisp away to dust. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I saw you were selling that dresser on Facebook.
Yeah, I took it off of Facebook because Facebook Marketplace is crazy.
Is scammers?
No.
Oh.
Just rude people. I had so many people block me as a result of me trying to sell this dresser.
Why?
Because I didn't respond fast enough, or I marked it pending instead of telling them it was no longer available.
Mm-hmm.
People were blocking me.
I've been blocked a couple times.
Yeah. This one girl was like going on a rant about how she would be doing it differently, like selling differently and communicating differently and stuff. And while I was typing up, I was like, I'm going to come right back at her. Like, I don't care. You're not going to come on my listing and tell me how to sell. Yeah. So I was like,
this is my business.
So I typed up the huge response, and when I sent it, it was undelivered. So I knew she blocked me. So she didn't
even let you respond.
No, she had to say the last word. And we had like a couple messages back and forth, and she kept at the end of her message saying like, but have a great day though, or but good luck though, but have a great, or I hope it works out though.
That like, just makes it worse.
I know, like trying to throw in like a nice
it's just
dig at the end. Yeah. So I was like, no, you're not getting the last word, bitch. Like, I'm here. I will ride this until we die if I have to. But I was going to try to find her on Instagram and just continue the conversation there. I couldn't find her.
Sorry, it looks like my message didn't go through.
It's so weird. Something happened. I think Facebook is down. But anyways.
So did you sell it or no?
No, they're just sitting in the back of our truck, my dad's truck right now. And if we can't find anyone to, like anyone that my parents know to come and take them, then we're just going to donate them. Mm. It's nice furniture. Mm-hmm. It's like solid wood. They're super heavy. They're in great condition, but I just couldn't deal with the like trying to get people to come and pick them up and then block me when I didn't give them a good answer.
You don't deserve that type of treatment.
I don't.
Everyone, be nicer on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
we're all just people. Oh, you want to know something funny?
Yes.
So I've been like kind of weird lately. And I saw this house I loved for sale.
Yeah.
And I was like, Hunter, we need this house. And I thought to myself, okay, I'll just sell everything in our house. And then hopefully somehow we'll have enough for a down payment. So I took pictures of literally everything in this house.
Oh my gosh.
Not everything, but
everything that you could sell.
Yeah. And I posted it all on Facebook Marketplace. And I don't think I've opened any messages since I posted everything from like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh my god. But here we go again. Another one of our great ideas.
Yeah, I know.
That's Hunter a lot of work, too.
Hunter was like, you cannot sell everything in our house. Like, what are you thinking?
Just watching his crazy life go.
He was like leaving when I was doing it. And he was like, Goa, keep an eye on mommy. Don't let her do anything crazy.
He comes home, all the furniture's gone.
I'm just sitting in the middle of an empty home, holding a knife or something.
And you still don't have enough money for a down payment.
Look at all of
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's just overwhelming. You need to go through and delete those listings.
Everyone's pissed at me.
You just scrolled like 7 full scrolls. How many people have blocked you?
How do I see?
Not responding. I don't think there's a way to see. They should keep a tracker like that, though. Your stats on Facebook Marketplace included people who blocked you as a result of this listing. And then I have a plant that I have for sale that hasn't gotten any traction at all. No people have blocked me from that.
What is the plant?
It's a fern leaf cactus. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I posted it on my Instagram stories a couple weeks ago, just saying like, hey, this is for sale. Because I already have one, a nice big full one. I don't need 2, but no one wants to buy it. I was thinking about bringing it to your shop and just letting it live there.
I found one of your very dead plants.
Where was it? I thought I grabbed them all.
Chair, the pink chair.
Oh.
It's in a soup mug, so it might be.
Oh. Yeah, I still have all the mugs. I thought I grabbed them all. That's awesome. How dead was it?
It's very
Did it
crispy.
still have the tag on it for sale?
Yeah. Someone bought it. It's surprising. Oh, your post is funny.
Which one?
Selling a dead plant. Just like the 2 pictures. And I was like, I can't find it on your website.
I ended up deleting that.
It was really funny.
I don't know. It didn't match the aesthetic, I guess. It was like in front of a blue background. I was experimenting with color. But I want to do more like that.
Yeah.
I like it. Because one of my best performing videos is where I go through my grow tent and I talk so positively about all my dying plants and how I'm caring for them.
Do people know that you're being sarcastic? Or
on TikTok, the comments go like back and forth. Like someone will be like, I can't believe you're killing or like torturing all these plants. And someone else is like, the sarcasm in this is so great or something. Like some people get it and some people are really mad at me. And then some people are like, give
both
your
are
plants
valid,
to me.
Leah.
Both
you let those plants die and you're using them for content.
I use them for clout.
You might as well be a family blogger channel on YouTube.
Yes. I was exploiting them and they didn't get a penny out of it. They just got dead. Yeah, it's my best performing video. It's a good rage bait, I think.
Yeah. I just watched a YouTube video about rage bait.
Oh.
From that blonde girl.
Oh. What's her name? I can never think of her name. Was it good? Did you learn anything?
No. Never learned anything.
Okay.
In my life. Do we want to talk about something specific? Was that like our intro? Did you hear that noise?
Yes, the mic caught it.
That was my little friend.
The frog in my throat. Croaking away. Yeah, it was loud in my ears. Sorry. I can talk about something that I learned in therapy that has been really helpful for me on the mental health. I bring up therapy so much now. It has really genuinely changed my life and how I see the world and how I cope with hard things. My boyfriend and I have been kind of going through a potential major life change, and it was unexpected, and there's a lot around it that is really, you feel like, I don't know, really angry.
Sometimes I like forget that we're talking to other people and I'm like, Leah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm like being so vague. I don't want to tell you.
Like, yeah, I know.
It wasn't like, it was really hard, but not hard, you know. Beating around the bush so much. Yes, for all the people listening, Lexi knows what I'm talking about, but it's just not.
Sorry, everyone else.
Had to be there. It's just not my information to share. I'm super open about my personal life, but this just isn't my information to share. It does affect me a little bit. We want to build a house soon. Like we have all these plans, and basically all the plans are being put off and basically put into this box of like, we never know. We don't know if this is ever going to happen, it feels like, versus before we kind of had a timeline of when we were going to be able to build a house and like actually progress in life. So I was talking to my therapist about it, and I was like, as I was talking to her, I was like trying to analyze why I was feeling these things. And I'd be like, I was feeling really angry, and I think it's because blank. And I would like try to explain the anger and like justify it almost, but also say that like, I know I shouldn't have been angry about this situation. I don't know if this is going to make any sense because I'm not just saying what it is.
Right. I know what you're talking about, but
it might not make any sense to.
Well, I think it's just a general issue.
Yeah.
Comes up.
Yeah. Basically, I learned that I overanalyze myself and my life, and I don't let myself just feel things. I attach morality to feelings. So I feel guilty for feeling mad, or I feel like I shouldn't be feeling annoyed, or I shouldn't be feeling sad. I like attach morality to those instead of just feeling it and just recognizing that I'm feeling it and being objective to the fact that I feel these things.
And like letting yourself feel it.
Sitting with it. And I was like, when my therapist had told me that I'm not letting myself feel it, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I've always considered myself a very emotional person, but it turns out that I'm very critical of myself and my emotions. And I think that also comes from just society in general and their attitude towards women's emotions. That it feels like I shouldn't be emotional, or I'm just emotional because I'm a woman.
Right.
And there's like a weird stigma about it. But what she told me to do is like, next time you're feeling an emotion, just sit and think about where you feel it and just sit with it, and don't be mad at yourself. Don't try to stop feeling it. Just sit with it. And I was like in the example of being angry, that kind of scares me to just sit with my anger, because I don't want to be angry for super long. I don't want to feed into it. And she was saying you bring awareness to the emotion, not control. You're not giving it control. You're just bringing awareness to it. And so you like literally sit and you think, where in my body am I feeling anger? And there's even a chart you can look up that shows where you feel all the different emotions. Like anger is going to be in your chest and your arms, and sadness is in your gut. Like you literally feel it in these different places. And that has been so like cool for me to like take morality out of it. It's just being objective. Like, where do I feel? I'm feeling angry. Where do I feel that? I'm feeling sad. Where do I feel that? I feel happy. Where do I feel that? And instead of just like I would push thoughts away, because like in my relationship, I don't want to be mad at Michael. I don't want to like cause a fight or be naggy, or be like, you feel like you shouldn't be annoyed by your partner.
Yeah.
It like takes all of the morality out of it and makes it so it's just is what it is. And it has been so, it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Like I don't have to do anything about it. I just have to like bring attention to it. And it actually makes it so I kind of pass through it faster. Because it kind of like brings you out of it. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm really angry right now.
Yeah.
Where do I feel it? I feel it in my chest. And then you're like thinking about where you feel it, and you're not thinking about the thing that made you angry. And so it's been really good this week, especially because it's the week before my period, and I'm always super angry the week before my period. It's a rough week for me always.
Leah's raging right now.
Yeah, it's not a good week. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, and it's helped me a lot. And it's one of those things that every once in a while she says something or tells me to try something, and I just think about it every day. It's just a game changer.
It's life-changing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it literally is.
I was watching Inside Out.
Oh.
This made me think of, your story made me think of this. You've seen Inside Out?
I've seen the first one, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the second one yet.
Is it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But part at the end where happiness or Joy realizes that their person needs to feel sadness. So she's like trying to get sadness back up, and then sadness like helps the girl to like feel sad and like be in her sad emotion, and then that makes her family come together, and it's really cute.
Instead of pushing sadness away, like you're bad.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel you.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It is perfect.
Oh my gosh. And it's crazy. Like I've seen that.
Yeah,
and it took
me child's movie.
I know.
Come on, Leah.
27 years old.
I'm like, Leah, I just watched this kid's movie that explains this.
Come on. Move on. This is literally in a child's movie.
And then when Bing Bong freaking dies,
so sad.
I was crying.
So
sad.
It's so sad. I would still cry too. The like clip of him saying like, you did it, go on. It became like viral. It's a viral sound on TikTok of like people's pets passing away.
Oh,
and then they get a new pet, and it's like the old pet is saying to the new pet like, you did it, you got this. It's so sad. In briefly doing a Google search, I found a little quote that I thought was interesting. I didn't even write down where I got it. It was like so quick, and I was like, oh, interesting. And I saved it. But it says, it is only since the late 1990s that women were included in medical research.
In the late 1990s?
Yeah.
What?
When we were born.
What?
They had just started including women in medical studies.
No medical studies were done on women?
I guess not. I mean, I don't know what the source was. It could have been some random rando on the internet who was just trying to start a fight.
You could be lying right now.
I could be lying. Did I make this stat up in my head? Maybe.
So I dreamed this last night.
I think I still have it pulled up, actually. Yes. McLeanHospital.org. And it's according to Shelley F. Greenfield, MD, MPH, Chief of McLean's Division of Women's Mental Health. These newer studies reveal that many diseases do have specific sex and gender characteristics, etiologies, and treatments. Anyways, yeah, I just thought that was crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, being a woman sucks sometimes.
Men rule the world, apparently.
They really, Barbie movie, like, for real. They really do. Like, it's a man's world and we're just living in it.
Yeah.
We're just here to make more men.
Well, I heard they have, like, so little information on, like, the reproductive system of women.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to Google what an orgasm is?
No.
In a woman?
No.
There's, like, no information. They don't know what it is.
Like, they don't know, like, the purpose of it? Or?
Yeah, like, the purpose, everything that happens. Studies? There's been, I don't know if there's been no studies or if it's just, very like, little. Very little is known, or if there's not much to know about it. But, like,
they don't care.
They're like, it feels good. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's all about the man's orgasm.
Yeah. Yeah, you know exactly what happens in a man's orgasm. They're pushing seed out. But what I've always been curious, like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of a woman's orgasm? And
can it not just be to feel good?
I mean, it could be. It could just be for pleasure, but, like, I don't know. Have you I saw a TikTok of an ostrich banging another ostrich, and it was so fast. I'm like, there's no way that female ostrich just orgasms. Like, there's no, it was way too quick. So, like, if birds don't have to, and, like, why isn't it a requirement for, like,
to have sex?
Yeah, like, and
make a baby.
Yeah, like, men have to orgasm. But women don't. We don't have to. It's
this is getting too deep for me. I'm like Googling the first question. You've got like 6 new questions.
Sorry. What question are you on? We can backtrack.
I just Googled, what's the purpose of a woman's orgasm?
Okay.
Wait, what was the bird?
Ostrich.
What's the purpose of an ostrich's orgasm?
To ostri orgasm.
Ostrich. Okay. Orgasms can promote psychological bonding between partners. Orgasms can be a way for women to evaluate potential partners. I don't know if that means if
the
guy can make girl orgasm.
If he knows where to go. That's
uterine contractions during orgasm can help sperm enter the uterus.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you would have to at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's rare unless you're using a toy or something.
Orgasms can be a byproduct of early development.
What's that mean? Byproduct of early development?
Since humans and other primates share some early ontogeny with men who do have orgasms as an adaptation.
Oh, so like as babies.
I have no idea.
Like, I'm just going to throw this out there that I think this is what it's saying.
What are we talking about today?
When you're in the womb and it's deciding between, are you going to be a girl or boy? The vagina is like an inverted penis. So maybe the orgasm is just a byproduct of being once almost a man in the womb.
I love this. We should just take random topics and just spout off whatever the heck we think about it.
Should we rebrand?
Yeah. Yes.
Did I say that we're called the Oatmeal Pod now?
Yes.
Okay.
At the beginning.
Okay.
We had a whole conversation about it, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did I mention
Oh, by the way, we're no longer talking baddies.
Okay, some scientists believe that orgasms are purposeless, like the appendix, and that their value doesn't have to be functional.
I think that's what I had read before, that like...
It's like the appendix.
Not that exactly, but like that idea that like there's no purpose. But see, it's still like what I said, like there's nothing...
How sad would it be that if we couldn't orgasm because there's no purpose?
No purpose to it.
That would be so sad.
That would be like, you don't need it. Sorry.
What were you saying? I cut you off.
Oh, it's still kind of showing that like they don't know. Like there's no set, this is why. They're just like guessing. Mm-hmm. When with a man, I mean, because it's so obvious, right? But like, exactly why they're orgasming, and so you can get that stuff out. Yep.
Our episodes always take a sexual turn towards the end.
Do they?
No. Well, from now on.
I feel like from now on, it's going to be a key part. We start out PG and then we slowly...
Just like very graphic.
It's so detailed. Yeah. It is good to be back.
Yeah.
We are going to hopefully be getting back into a rhythm of things. Uploading weekly. But yeah, life happens. Lexi's pregnant. Mm-hmm. So who knows where life will take us over the next little bit. But if you're here, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, what if no one is listening?
They're like, who is the Oatmeal Pod? I thought I was following TalkinBaddies. We lost all of our followers in this rebrand.
Yeah. We lost everybody.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Empty Void, for listening to us and letting us get all of our thoughts. And
yeah, we literally just rambled for an hour.
It was fun, though. Hopefully someone liked it. Okay, well, we will talk to you guys, or I guess what do I say at the end? Bye.